Well, as a school district, we're always looking at what can we do to enhance our educational facilities, to improve the educational climate for our students. And believe it or not, our conversation really got started when we were talking about the swimming pool. Community feedback was the swimming pool was not too high of a priority for them. And they were much more interested in hearing what we were looking at as far as wellness, gymnasium areas, and with the theater, and also school safety.
Security was a primary focus, I would say, for us because we had a few buildings that were a little bit behind. We needed more secure entry, better separation between the public and the inside of the buildings. And so it was very important for us to get that finished and upgraded.
We had very limited experience with developing facilities, and by talking with ICAT, they began to outline steps to follow. The first step was working to determine who we would want to find and work with as an architect. And this is when the process really started to develop some momentum. We had numerous opportunities to get input from community members, parents, students, faculty members.
We created what was called the Yes Committee with community members, and it was non-school board members that got out in the community and really got a lot of people on board and made it a lot easier on us to get it moving.
When the referendum passed that we were going to get this theater that could finally seat an entire school, a huge audience, and to be able to have a new choir room as part of it, the auxiliary gym and all of the other components are something this district has needed. So it didn't surprise me that it passed, but it also really meant a lot that that happened. Being able to have a voice at the table from the beginning with the architects as far as what would be the ideal space we could have meant a lot as someone who has been in the district for a while. This is a dream space. We have practice rooms that we can use. I have a designated music library. There's a room I use for storage. We also have a robe room for our choir robes. Our marching band uniforms are also in there, and the acoustics are amazing. It was built for a choir to sing in this room.
The weight room, by far, is my favorite part of the renovation. We've been able to make much larger space for our student athletes and our other students, anybody that wants to access it.
I really like how the wrestling room now is bigger, it's open, it's brighter, but I really like how the auxiliary gym is very modern. The new weight room, I like it a lot because it's open and it's a lot more new stuff. A lot of the girls come in here for our strength and speed stuff. It's just more adaptable for us.
First time I walked into this new theater, I was stunned. It looked way better than the old theater was. Had a nice new design, a lot more seats, a lot of room back here and a lot more stuff backstage. There's a whole makeup room, a bunch of new bathrooms back there, a giant scene shop. Getting a new stage like this is a huge breath of fresh air.
Having our students be able to perform on a stage where there's enough room for us to sing and move and play instruments in a real theater setting instead of in a gym made all the difference in the world.
Well, the best part of the whole experience is seeing the end result. And just basically seeing the students using the facilities, and also when you're out and about, the community seems to be very proud of the facilities also.
So our first musical in the new auditorium was The Music Man. And the great thing about it was we had elementary all the way through high school students involved. And so it brought not only our school community together, but it was the perfect musical to bring the entire community together.
The advice I would have for other districts would be, for sure, the pulse survey. Before the referendum moves forward, ask the community what they want, what they think they need, get their feedback before you move forward.
The advice I would give to other teachers when you're going through a new construction project is number one, patience. One of the big positives is all of the teamwork that brings everybody together involved in this project and seeing it come to life and working through the little bumps along the way.
It's always a nice situation when at the end of the project you're able to report, we came in under budget. In this case, we came in approximately $300,000 under budget. And we're very fortunate to have the resources of ICAT and working with Estes, with Bray Architects, and the things they facilitated in helping us effectively communicate with our community and really turn our vision into a reality.